Hello everyone, and welcome to our Instagram live event. My name is Paul Arsov, and I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web project. The topic of our educational event today is towards collective ownership of AI and its benefits. Before starting to talk about the topic of today, let me tell you a little bit of our project. We're building a decentralized communication and advertising platform. And when we are talking about decentralization, and by I mean like people who are involved into the space of technology, cryptocurrencies, blockchains, and etc. So when we're talking about decentralization, most of the times people think of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. I'm a technology developer, but I think it is incorrect and it is very wrong to assume that blockchain technology could be a driver of decentralization, and blockchain technology and crypto is Web3 or next generation of internet. And why is this? Why do I think this way? I think like blockchain technology started the drive towards decentralization, but it is not true decentralization. The technology has lots of flaws and issues, and I believe like it creates virtual value. It easily creates virtual value, and people get seduced by this, and they suspend critical thinking, and they overlook the issues and flaws of this technology. The true decentralization of what we're doing in our project is based, I believe, on direct communication from user to user. If you're looking at centralization, basically the current internet use is very centralized, and it is based on client-server model. So this centralized internet use, it created monopolists like Facebook Meta or Google or Twitter, which are monopolizing certain niche areas of internet. For example, Facebook Meta, they did monopolize social networking, Google did monopolize web search, and Twitter did monopolize short messaging. In order to break the monopolies of the current internet oligarchs, like decentralization, we have to look at decentralization as a way of breaking the monopolies of the current oligarchs of the internet. And as I said a few sentences ago, the way of decentralization and the way of breaking of the monopolies is through direct communication from user to user. So what we did achieve in our project is a software decentralization engine which allows direct communication from user to user. Successful project, any project, not only our project, but any project depends on marketing. And like the reason for doing events like this is like to attract people, to make it interesting, and to build a community. So what we do in our marketing is we're posting on a very long list of social networks. The list includes Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, and Discord. From this very, very long list of social networks, we're focusing on Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram. So we are inviting you to come and join our community and to find the social networks that we're posting on. You can go to our website, and the name of our website is decentralizedweb.org. Decentralized and web, they're two words, they're all together, and on the bottom of every page of our website, you can see the icons of the social networks that we're posting on. You can click on one or more of these icons and you can join the specific social networks. You can get notified of events like this that we're organizing, and you can become a member of the community and participate. So that's it regarding to the social networks, but regarding to the events, today's event is happening on Instagram Live, and as you know and witness, Instagram Live is a video and audio channel, and like today's event, it happens on Sundays. So we have another event which is happening on Saturdays, but the social network that it is happening on is Twitter Space. And if you know, or as you know, Twitter Space is audio only channel. Today's event happening on Instagram Live, like on Instagram Live, you can post a comment or post a question in the chat section. I can read your comment or question, and then I can respond to your question and comment. So that's basically it about our educational events, which are happening every week. Saturdays on Twitter Space and Sundays on Instagram Live. But in addition to this live events happening Saturdays and Sundays, we have another event which is happening on Thursdays. Like one Thursday of the week, we have a general Ask Me Anything session, and it covers topics on Web3, decentralization, crypto market sentiment, central bank digital currencies, and etc. And the following Thursday, we have Ask Me Anything session, which is focused on NFTs and crypto and Web3. So we're doing this focused event because we're in a preparation of NFT collection and NFT marketplace, which is based on three-dimensional objects. This is something very, very new and something very, very exciting. But why do we think it is something new and exciting? So if we're looking at the current NFT market, most of the NFTs which are bought and sold, they're based on two-dimensional flat and static images. And what we're preparing and what we're going to offer is based on three-dimensional objects, and as you know, these three-dimensional objects, they are coming into like three-dimensional shape, which is projected on a computer screen. And so what is innovative and what is new and what is interesting about our 3D objects is that we have a software engine which does like bring lots of qualities to these three-dimensional objects. The first quality and feature of software engine which is loading these three-dimensional NFT objects is like the feature of animation. The object which is loaded in our engine is going to start moving in a random fashion by itself. The second quality which is and feature for our 3D NFT objects is that this 3D NFT object is going to have a voice. It is going to speak, and it is going to speak in one of three different voices. It can speak in a male voice or a female voice or a whisper voice. So in addition to these three basic voices, speaking can have also the flavors of normal speed speaking voice and fast speaking voice and slow speaking voice. If we're looking at a female voice which is speaking with fast speed, we are going to have like something sounding as the voice of a little girl, or the voice which is sounding very funny. On the other hand, if we're having male voice which is speaking with a slow speed, this voice is going to come either as some very masculine voice, or it can come as the voice of like an old person. So that's it regarding to the second feature. But the third feature, which is added in our software decentralization, in our software engine for loading of 3D NFT objects, is that it is going to have a voice recognition capability. If you are the user and you purchase one 3D NFT, then this 3D NFT is going to start moving in a random fashion. And the first thing you can issue is then you can tell this 3D NFT to stop moving. And an NFT which kept moving in a random fashion is going to stop moving and stay in the same position. So after this, you can command the 3D NFT to start moving, and the 3D NFT is going to start moving in a random fashion as well. So you can issue the command to this 3D NFT to move left, move right, move up, move down, rotate, and then the 3D NFT is going to start rotating, or move left, move right, move up, or move down. So that's it regarding to the voice recognition capability. But the next feature which is added to our software engine is this 3D NFT object is going to have a basic artificial intelligence capability. So you can issue a command, and you can issue a question and request to the NFT to tell you about something. For example, you can ask the 3D NFT object to tell you about decentralization, or tell you about Web3, or tell you about Russia. And then the object is going to speak in few sentences with their either male, female, or whisper voice with maybe a specific flavor, fast or slow or normal speed. And it's going to tell you in few sentences about Web3 or about decentralization or about the country called Russia. And the next capability and final feature of what we are going to add to our 3D object is 3D NFT objects is we're going to add stereoscopic capability. Stereoscopic means that like this 3D object is going to either be projected on a flat computer screen, flat laptop screen, or this 3D object is going to have a second way of projection, and in this second way it is going to do a little color separation. Part of the object is going to be made in red or reddish color, and part of the object is going to be made in blue or bluish color. And then people who choose this capability, we are going to send them one pair of these glasses. And as you see, like one lens of these glasses is red, and the other lens of these glasses is blue. So then when you put these glasses on, you are going to see our 3D object is coming out of a computer screen and having a real three-dimensional shape. So that's it regarding to the stereoscopic capability, and regarding to our NFT objects and collection. But I did mention that we are preparing also like a marketplace, and what is specific about our marketplace is that it is going to be very, very different than the ordinary NFT marketplaces. So if we're looking at marketplaces like OpenSea, Raribles, or a few other famous and popular NFT marketplaces, these marketplaces are based on three two-dimensional objects, and these two-dimensional objects, they are basically static, and so what you are having is a link to this object, and you click on this link, and then you see this object. The difference with what we are offering is like we have a NFT marketplace which is optimized specifically for three-dimensional objects, and to display these three-dimensional objects we have our own software engine which people have to download, and then they have this 3D object animated, speaking, recognizing voice commands, and like doing a basic artificial intelligence. So that's the first difference between our marketplace and ordinary NFT marketplaces. But the second difference is that we're having our own blockchain instance. By having our blockchain instance, we can deploy the smart contracts for non-fungible tokens, and we can assign these smart contracts to a specific 3D NFT object. And people who are buying these 3D NFT objects do not need to pay gas fees. So if we're looking at ordinary NFT marketplaces or people who are coming to list a collection on this NFT marketplace, they have to choose a specific blockchain which they're going to deploy on. And like blockchains, they have their gas fee, and this gas fee in certain blockchains is significant. For example, for Ethereum blockchain, gas fees, like in the time of lots of transactions, the gas fee can shoot up, and it can become very, very significant. Like currently, I believe the gas fee is about $15 for transactions, but for deployment of smart contracts, because of the size of the data, which is part of the smart contract, this amount which people have to pay can become very, very significant. The amount can go to 100 stablecoin dollars or even more. So, like when we're looking back at our marketplace, because we have our own blockchain instance and our own smart contracts which are deploying on our own blockchain, then we are offering payments to people who are coming to buy from our marketplace, and this payment is in number of crypto coins. Currently, we have 4 different crypto coins which people can use for buying and then selling on our NFT marketplace. The first crypto coin is Solana Sol. The second one is Avalanche Avax. The third one is Polygon Matic. And the fourth one is Qcoin. And Qcoin is very big centralized crypto exchange. And Qcoin has KCS coin. But in addition to payment with crypto coins, we offer also payment directly in fiat currency. In our pages on our NFT marketplace, we have a quote of the price of NFT object. Like for example, we pick a price of $99 for this 3D for certain 3D NFT objects, and then we quote the price recalculation in multiple other fiat currencies. On our NFT marketplace, we have the price in US dollars, but also recalculation in euros, UK pounds, and Japanese yens. But in addition to these major fiat currencies, people who come to buy from our NFT marketplace, they can pay in basically their own national currency, and then this payment is going to be transferred back to a specific fiat currency like US dollars. So we're working directly with payment processors, and we're not using crypto coins. But payment people, depending on their country, basically they're going to have a choice of paying either only in crypto, or people are going to have the choice of paying either in fiat currency or in crypto coins. So that's it regarding to our marketplace, and I'm going to come back to talking about our event of today, and like we are going to come back to the topic of towards collective ownership of AI and its benefits. In the very beginning of our talk, I like to mention the inspiration behind the topic of today. And the inspiration about the topic of today is because of the um, my conversation with a friend of mine who is working in Port of Vancouver, and I met this friend of mine, and at the time I did meet him, um, like this specific conversation, which I happened to be on the street, and I was going back from a coffee shop, but this friend of mine is saw me and came to speak with me, and I saw that he was he came from a group of people, and I asked him about this. And he told me that this group of people are other port workers, and they were going to go to the um, like uh, front of the building of their like uh, uh, business place of the Port of Vancouver, and they're going to uh, they're going to go on strike. And going on strike is actually serious thing, and it can seriously disrupt a business. And if we're talking about the Port of Vancouver, Port of Vancouver depends on port workers who are doing like receiving of goods which are coming to the port by ships, and then they're going they're doing unloading of ships, and most of the times these ships are loaded with containers, but their ships loaded with other goods which are coming in different way. For example, some raw materials, or some bundles of goods packaged in a specific way. And after unloading of containers, or bundled goods, then these goods are loaded on train wagons, and these trains are going to the rest of Canada. So basically, Port of Vancouver handles all the things which are coming from Asia, and specifically from China, Japan, Korea, and all of the other Asian countries, um, including Australia and New Zealand, and um, um, like some all of the other Asian countries. But so like after unloading of the goods, then like these port workers, they have to load back maybe some of the ships with raw materials like which Canada exports. Um, they can load these ships with oil because Canada is a very big oil producer. I believe Canada is number six oil producer, and then like ships are loaded also with wood, with potash, uh, like and many other raw materials which Canada exports also, and also it could be they could be loaded back in containers with goods which are manufactured in Canada, and they're exported in um, Asian countries. So that's it to the for the work of port workers, but specifically my friend who is port worker, and the other friends of my friend, like the other group of people who are port workers, they were going on strike specifically regarding to the automation which the owners of port of Vancouver decided to implement and decided to have upcoming. Uh, Basically, port workers they became afraid of this automation and artificial intelligence, and afraid for their jobs. And so like that's the issue, and that's the problem with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is going to bring lots of benefits, and it is going to help lots of people. But automation and artificial intelligence and robotics using artificial intelligence, it can do replacement of many jobs which previously were performed by humans. So we're witnessing the very beginning of entry of artificial intelligence in the workplace, and the first major replacement which artificial intelligence is already doing is replacement for people and marketers who are creating content. So we're witnessing explosion of like people like mostly marketers who are generating content based on artificial intelligence. And it's ironic that like most of these people are marketers, and like artificial intelligence is replacing most of these marketers. Um, so the smartest of these marketers, they're taking advantage of this artificial intelligence, and they're generating content based on artificial intelligence. But the rest of the marketers, they're going to find the need of marketers reduced by companies and businesses, because like this artificial intelligence which took over their jobs, and it is performing the tasks which previously they were performing they were performed by human beings. And so that's actually the first type of jobs which are actually being replaced right now. And the second type of job which is at the point of being replaced, and actually being replaced is with image creators, with artists. So we're witnessing the first type of AI, which I did describe, which people can type a few sentences, type a prompt, and then they're getting back a text in a specific size, either in a small size or in a big size. And the second type of AI offers, the second type of popular AI offers is with generating of images. And this type of AI is going to replace digital artists, people who are creating images and who are creating who are placing these images in marketing offers or in any other creations and offers. So basically, AI is generating images which currently maybe are not looking good enough, but they're good enough for maybe being put in, for example, posts which are coming and going. For example, on social networks, we are having postings of messages. For example, a post is posted one day, and then this post is replaced by another post which is coming the next day. So using AI generated images in this post is acceptable because these posts are coming and going. They're like a never-ending flow of posts which are done on the social networks, and people are having a brief look at the post, if the image or if the prompt gets their attention, they're clicking and they're viewing them further, content of the post, or a video or audio recording, and if not, they're moving on to the next post. But my point of describing this is AI is going to starting to replace marketers and artists in these two areas. But AI is going to replace many other jobs, and we're in the very beginning of this replacement. So if we extrapolate a little bit in the future, we can be having a continuous loss of jobs, fewer and fewer people having jobs, and bigger and bigger number of people who are not having jobs, a bigger and bigger number of people who are unemployed. And in the near future, we may come to the point of the number of unemployed people being bigger than the number of people who are actually employed. And if we're looking at the number of people in the work age, this is the biggest group of people. Basically, if you're looking at nations and societies, we have the group of children and adolescents which they do not work yet. We have the big group of work age people, and then we have the group of retired people. Basically, most of the countries in the world, they have some benefits, and they um, essentially take care of the group of children and adolescents. And then they take care also of the group of the retired people. But the big group of people who are in the work age, they have to work in order to get a salary and in order to being able to afford a living place and being able to afford to buy food and like being able to like buy transportation, have a car, or pay for a bus or train or a subway. And so like if the number of people who are underemployed or unemployed starts increasing because of the artificial intelligence, the nations and the governments have to start thinking of how to handle the issue of having increased unemployment based on artificial intelligence. And like one idea which has been like maybe done in experiments of groups or nations before is with having minimum income or guaranteed basic income or something like this. Basically, it pays a specific amount to either like a group of people or to all of the people in a specific nation. And like I think like nations and governments, they have to start thinking and start having experiments, limited kind of experiments, in order to find what is going to work with having financial help for people of working age who lost their jobs because of artificial intelligence. But so like one way which could happen or may not happen is like to like have some rules, regulations, or laws to have a collective ownership of artificial intelligence and collective ownership of the benefits which artificial intelligence brings. Currently, we have the movement of open source software development, and like the biggest example of an open source project is Linux operating system. There are many other software projects which are open sourced, and they're basically engines of like the software development and engines of like creation and bringing benefits for humankind. In the same way as with open source software development, we can think of a way of having collective ownership of AI and its benefits for countries and societies. So what is going to happen if we do not have collective ownership, and the ownership is private of artificial intelligence. Looking at this scenario, currently we have few companies which they offer artificial intelligence products and services, for example, OpenAI or many other such companies. So what we could witness of having is few companies they could monopolize artificial intelligence and monopolize creating products which include artificial intelligence. For example, we may be having a company which is having artificial intelligence manufacturing plant, and this artificial intelligence-based manufacturing plant is going to require only raw materials and is going to start mass producing goods or services. This manufacturing plant can produce robotics, and this robotics can start producing other goods and services as well. And so we can witness automation of the whole chain from obtaining raw materials to having a finished good. And it could be one or few companies which monopolize this whole chain of things from obtaining raw materials to having good goods and materials. And going further, after producing this good and material, we're going to have the same company or one or few other companies which are doing actual delivery to the human beings who are going to use these products. And so with this said, this scenario is going to have a few, very few companies which they actually own the AI and all the production and distribution of goods to humans. And the rest of the humans, they have to have some way to pay for these goods. The owners of AI, they can generously decide to make some products for free and distribute them for free, but most of the other products, they have to be paid, and people have to have some ownership of value which they could be giving back to the owners of this AI. And this could be a dark scenario of a few companies which came into power, and they did monopolize artificial intelligence, and they keep the rest of the humankind in their dependence because they are the ones who are producing the goods and services for the rest of the humankind. So that's one scenario, and in today's events, I like to describe the other scenario of actually nations and governments thinking in advance how to have collective ownership of artificial intelligence and avoid the scenario of having monopolists in artificial intelligence. Basically, having a collective ownership is like having a society which owns the artificial intelligence, and like it is the society which uh, like owns them, like the whole chain from obtaining raw materials to producing goods to distributing these goods to humans. Um, in this way, like humans are uh, going to benefit most from artificial intelligence, and they're not going to be dependent on few companies which they have their private ownership of artificial intelligence. With this said, like I like to um, I'm going to look at like there there are a few people who joined this event. If you have questions or comments, you can uh, type your questions and comments in the chat section. But I will be wrapping up very soon this event. For those of you who came a little later, my name is Paul Arsof. I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web Project. I'd like to invite you to come and join our community, and you can find our communities by going to our website, and the name of our website is decentralizedweb.org. Decentralized and web, there are two words, decentralizedweb.org. And on the bottom of every page, you can see the icons of our social networks. You can click on one or more of these social networks, and you can become a follower, or you can join the community of on our specific social network. With this said, I will be ending this event. Thank you for coming. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening, and goodbye.